Pre-algebra, lesson 75, implied ratios. So we've already been doing ratio word problems in the past, and they would clearly say, you know, the ratio of boys to girls in the classroom was 3 to 5, or, you know, the ratio of, do's to don'ts was 7 to 8, things like that. They would clearly tell us the ratio. Now they're not going to. We have to use our logical brain to try to discern and determine where the ratio might be. So let's take this example. I really like this. Is good. It's a good one. It says it takes 3 tons of fertilizer to fertilize 170 acres. Farmer Brown wants to fertilize 1,870 acres. How many tons of fertilizer does Farmer Brown need? So I'll give you guys a second to see if you can find the ratio. Okay, so if you guys said the ratio should be 3 tons of fertilizer to 170 acres, you got it correct, because that's where the ratio is. It's a materials in to create an outcome. That's kind of how a lot of ratios work. So if it takes him 3 tons of fertilizer to make 170 acres, then we're going to use that ratio to figure out how much he needs for 1,870 acres. So first we have to write 3 tons of fertilizer, 170 acres as a ratio. Remember, ratios are fractions, and we'll be solving these as proportions. And labels, super important. So I don't need to write tons or anything like that. I just need to write the number 3. Oh, whoops, I've got my camera still in the book. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to write the number 3 in the numerator. And let's see here. I'm going to put, I lost the problem. 170. I was trying to say 870, but I think that's the so 170. So it's 3 tons of fertilizer. So I'm going to label these, and it's 170 acres. Okay. Now that ratio is going to equal a bigger ratio of fertilizer and acres, and I got to figure out what these numbers are. Now, if I go back to the problem, it says, Farmer Brown wants to fertilize 1,870 acres. How much fertilizer does he need? So they tell us the number of acres, and we have to find fertilizer. So we put 1,870 acres on the bottom. The number of fertilizer becomes our unknown, and that's what we're solving for. Now, once I have my proportions set up, I can ignore all of these labels. These labels are just there to help me get the numbers in the right spots and make sure I don't accidentally do the right side upside down. And then I'm going to solve using cross multiplication. So I do 170 times x, which gives me 170x. Then I put my equal sign. Then I do 3 times 1,870. I cannot do that in my head. So let's do 1870 times 3. That's 0, 21, 24, 26, and 5. So 5,610. Right, divide by 170. I can see very quickly that the zeros cancel. So now I gotta see or figure out how many times 17 will go into 561. So now I do good old-fashioned division problem. 17, 561. Let's see here. 17 into 56. We'll try 3 times. Let's see here. 3 times 7 is 21. 2, 3 times 3, 5. Okay. Hey, that worked out. And the 5 checks out. Now I bring down the 1. Hey, 51. I wonder, that's going to be 3 again. So 51, 0. Great. So my answer is going to be x equals 33. So it's going to be 33 tons of fertilizer. 33 tons. And that will be my final answer. Okay. Again, the hard part on this lesson is being able to find out what the implied ratio is. Like here in this other practice problem, it says the baker found that it took 8 huge measures of sugar to make 13 confections. Again, it's a material used to create a product. So the ratio here would be 4 of sugar to make 13 confections, or 4 over 13. Right? So that would be the ratio. And that's the only change to these problems. If you guys have any questions, let me know on the school website, and I'll see you in class.